right, ready to go here. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Gets under it and pops it up. Win. Brings it in. And a quick out, number one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a
line drive. And no one can get there. Here's the throw. And he's out. But they do get a run. Here's Jose Ramirez. Just off the inside edge. And another ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Strike one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Jack Caglione will hit next. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swung on, belted. That one back. See you later. That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. And the batter now, Matt Shaw.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
A swing and a miss,
64.
and that's strike one.
0-1. First and 10.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Nootbaar makes the grab. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. That one the other way, and foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The turn by Meyer at second. What a double. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, James
now
Wood.
Pitching for the Cardinals. Number 57.
That one the other way. Win. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Ground ball, left side. Sends it to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Now a chance for Kyle Teal. And the slider just misses. swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. 0 for 1 so far. That's outside. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Teal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hot shot to first base, and he's back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. He goes down looking. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6.
Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Just misses with that one. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and line.
And there's the third out.
Pitching for the Cardinals.
Back here at Busch Stadium. Top half of the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Liberatore.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Liberatore measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. But it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
Tosses across to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 down, base is empty. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. High fly ball, right field. Nootbaar moves under it, corrals it. And welcome back. Righty reliever out of the pen, J.R. Richard.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Teal pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough.
Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And that one fouled off. Konai aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Breaking ball misses down and away. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves.
And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take
that one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. One runs in, the second run scores, and they lead by 3. A 2-run double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows on the move to the alley. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So up next, Matt Shaw. In for a strike. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Check swing. Went around. Strike one.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows on the move. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a
Now
beautiful
pitching for the
triple from
Tigers.
start to finish. Got a pitch he could
Number
drive,
60.
turned on it, and hammered it out
Gibson.
front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling.
0-1 the
And
count.
I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Wood scores. It's 6-0. Round second, digging for third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rodriguez in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So the lineup flips over. Griffin Conant digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Green hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's a base hit. Throw into third, and he's got a double.
He's safe.
Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. RBI single his last time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Second and third, 2 down. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
nice job behind the plate. The 1-2. And that
2
one
balls,
missing
2
inside
strikes.
a sharp slider. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. 1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That's in there. Strike 1. Ryan, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Riley Green. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity.
No ball,
And because
2
of that,
strikes.
he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching for the
Back at
Tigers.
Comerica Park. Top of the
Number
second.
4.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Paul Brisky.
And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Torres. Off balance throw in time. One out in the second.
Now batting,
So digging
the
in,
first
Jack
baseman,
Caglione.
No, he didn't recognize
Caglione.
changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The next
Nope,
offering
inside, ball
misses.
2.
2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One out, bases empty. That's down and in. The 3-2
Ball
is
4.
outside, and it's ball
Perfect.
4. Runner on at first with one gone. And now Matt Shaw. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And now 2 aboard. So up next, James Wood. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And that is out of play. Now
Ball
1-1. Caglione
1-1.
at second. Shaw over at first with 1 away. Inside. 2-2. Now 1 missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hit in the air, center field. Meadows settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Hard hit right side. On to first. Third out. Back here in Detroit. Now here is Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. And that's through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez hauls it in, 2 away. And now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Conine flashes the leather. And welcome back to the
Now
ballpark.
pitching for the
On to the
Tigers,
third inning. Here's the catcher,
number
Kyle
18.
Teal.
Kenta Maeda.
And first offering is fouled off. Maeda, 36 years old, and he was born in Japan. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Conine at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Now batting,
Came screaming
the
off the
hitter,
bat. I'm
Joe
sure
May.
exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
And first offering is fouled off. Conine stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 8-1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. First pitch swinging.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. That means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Shaw now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Fair ball. To third. And he's out. Cut down. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Andy Ibanez. That one catches the zone. 0-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Lifted in the air out to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Just missed. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game. 10-1. Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB. Ready to go. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And there's a foul ball. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ground ball right side. Harper. He'll do it himself. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. On the ground to third. Loves it on the dive. Throws from the seat of his pants. And that's it. This is Bryson Stott. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And here is Sosa to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike. That misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed. 3-2 now.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter,
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side in the first. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. And fouled off. And now the 0-1.
1-1.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That'll fire
Now
up the
pitching for the
dugout,
Phillies.
and they lead it. It's 1-0.
Number 46,
So up next, Jack
CONQUEST.
Caglione.
Alvarado.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. James Wood getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Kyle Teal will hit
Batting up,
next.
the catcher, Kyle Teal.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. In the air, right side. Castellanos in position. And that's the third out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. Late swing fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The left
Max
fielder,
Kepler at the
Max
plate.
Kepler.
Line, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out. 2 out, space is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the play, and it's out. Now into the ball game on defense, Johan Rojas. He'll be out in left
Number
field.
58, Tanner Banks.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. And one away in the top of the third. So digging in,
Now
Marcelo
batting,
Meyer.
shortstop,
First time up, he
Marcelo
grounded to third.
Meyer.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ball one
That's a
there.
ball.
Grounds one to short. Turner with the throw to first. And Ramirez is set down. Third out. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Ryan back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Makes the grab, and there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's the strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here comes Real Muto.
Real Muto.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. The Phillies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss struck him out, and that is the ball game.
They say a solo.
And now the right fielder,
Leading
Griffin
off for
Conine.
the Warriors, the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
On the ground right side. Altuve slings to first. One up, one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ripped to right. McCormick puts it away for the out. 2 away. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate.
The shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
And that one wrapped foul. Now fly ball to right center. McCormick makes a nice run. Back here at Dyken Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena on the ground right side. Shaw throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Jordan.
Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. New inning getting started. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Inside, just missed. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one out to right. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Jack Caglione digs in now. Just missed.
Ball.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1-2.
In the count, 1-2.
That miss,
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count's full.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Matt Shaw. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's out to center field. Myers sizing this one up. He's got it. Out number 2. James Wood getting ready to hit.
Left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
On the ground right side. Altuve. Got him on the off-balance throw. Back here in Houston, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
0-1.
On the ground to short. Meyer to first, and they get Altuve for the out. And now it's Christian Walker.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Vic Caratini at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed.
That's it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And the count's even at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7, the third
Isaac
baseman.
Paredes up next for the Astros.
Paredes.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here in Houston, and the batter now, Julio Rodriguez.
Abreu.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Boom.
That's cheddar, baby.
And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Fought off foul. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Myers makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Konai in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Late on that fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one is inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Shohei on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hit on the ground to short. Pena sends it across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
And he's going to reset. As he steps off the rubber, J.R. Richard on to pitch out of the pen here.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up. Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
The right fielder,
and now Chas McCormick. Fouled off down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
To the right side, Shaw throws to first in time, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one in triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Shaw whips it to first on the run, and that's a
now pitching.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th.
Number
Here's Jose
71.
Ramirez.
Josh Hader.
First pitch, just misses. Out towards right center field. McCormick sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Caglione swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-2.
Man at second. And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one way outside. 2-2. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
Hard liner. pulls it in on the run. That's out number 2.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Shaw swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And it's even
Ball,
up.
that's
Backdoor
outside.
breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
On a line. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Dyken Park, ready to go.
Now pitching.
Roki Sasaki comes on now.
Sasaki.
And that one
That's a
just
ball.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch
1 ball, 1
location
strike.
you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that
1 and 2
location,
count.
boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And a base hit. The throw in. Across is the winning run. And they walk it off. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. To Pena at second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Marcelo Meyer will hit next. Shohei on the go. There's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Throw to second
there.
and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. So he goes yard to left.
Now
And it gives him the
pitching for
lead in the
Astros.
first. It's 2-0.
Number 50.
Here's Jose
Taylor.
Ramirez. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now
Ball,
1
outside.
and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't
ball.
miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's in the
Full
dirt.
count.
3 and 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. All over that one right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Alvarez on his way over. Slams into the wall and hangs on. So 2 down now, and here is Matt Shaw. That one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Next offering is fouled back. This one in the dirt. Ramirez off of first with 2 away.
Two and two.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe. It's 3-zip.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and
Now
it jumps
pitching
off your
for the
bat like
Astros,
that, you're thinking double at the
number
very
62.
least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At the
Super.
plate, James Wood. Line to left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Next offering
1-1.
is outside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Shaw around third. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Teal. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, left field. Alvarez makes the play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is downstairs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
That misses.
Nope, ball.
Ball 2.
2 and 2.
Good job to fight that one off. And the right-hander deals. Hammered, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Diaz on at first. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jose Altuve up to hit here. In the air, right field. Conine makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Just
That's
missed.
the ball. That's the ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count. 2-2.
In the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Astros,
and we've got a new arm on the mound to start
number
the second.
63.
Caleb Ort.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Back to the top of the lineup, Griffin Conine now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, one down.
Really nice job to get your
Now
first out of the ball game.
designated hitter,
Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember who was DHing for the Angels at the time?
Oh, Boo, come on now. How can you forget a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols?
You're good.
Thank you.
That one ripped right center field. Going back. Out of here. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Rip to third. Slinging it to first in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. He swings and fouls one off. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing at a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Stepping in, Jack
Ball
Caglione.
inside.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right side. Altuve slings to first. And that is back here in Houston. Vic Caratini at the plate. Now he steps off to reset. Pitching change here.
Now
Ryan
pitching.
Pepio.
And you know,
Ryan
bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So
That's a ball.
we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. So up next, Isaac Paredes. Right through there for a strike.
Hey! 0-2.
Stays alive. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That's a ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just
One ball, 2
hoping
strikes.
that it ends up off the plate away.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jake Myers, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Chas McCormick, just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena on the ground. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Sean Dubin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Shaw
Zero
now
ball,
at the
one
plate
strike.
as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. McCormick makes the catch. 1 away. James Wood, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Misses
Ball
outside, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Not close
2-2.
with that one. 2-2. And misses
Count it full.
inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 outs, bases
0-1.
empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him.
And that's a fair ball. Around second is Rodriguez. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all
Now
over
pitching
that
for
one.
the
Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When
Number
it's hit that
71.
hard, it makes it very
Jump.
tough on the infielders to make any sort of
Hager.
play.
Now, Griffin Conine. Jump throw across his body, and it beats him. What a play. Back here in Houston, and now the DH, Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. And it's foul. And a good eye
Ball
there.
outside.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the air, right field. And
Foul
no
ball.
one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one
Ball.
missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That to right. And that drops foul. 1 down, base is empty. Sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out
Now
remaining.
back, second baseman.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
First pitch
That missed. That's the ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes. Hee-haw.
And a swing and a miss. 1 strike
1-2.
away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. That's the ball game. 6-3. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Late swing, foul to the left. And the pitch. Tap foul at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And
1
1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Conine gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
0-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 50, Hector.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. The throw to third. Now they get the runner and a rundown, and they tag him out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Jack Caglione getting ready to hit. That's a laser base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Matt Shaw at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Going, gone. Base is empty with 2 away. James Wood will hit next. They say you win.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Arcia on the run, throw to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that is that. But they do strike for a big inning as 4 come in to score. 2 of them on. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Fouled off left side. Foul ball, still 0-2. And they'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Teal down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That ball's foul.
2 outs, base is empty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Acuna runs.
That's the ball.
Pitch is low. No throw, safe at second. In there. And so now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Right there on the tip.
Cut.
Pitching to
Top of the second. And now Kyle
number
Teal.
49, Aaron Bummer.
This to center field. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. And now Griffin Conant.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Conant, the runner at second with one away. And ball one.
Ball, that's out.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
In the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. Fly ball center field. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down. So man aboard, Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Number 38, Pierce Johnson.
That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Pierce Johnson fires. And a breaking ball misses outside. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Harris makes the play. Back here in Atlanta, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Fastball for a strike. Olson, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. That misses, and the count 1-2. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
The catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Murphy.
And first offering is fouled off. Pepio ready to fire now. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar gets a piece there. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Gets him to chase after that one. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Over to first. Back at Truist Park. And here's the first baseman, Jack
Now pitching
Caglione.
for the Braves, number 93,
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
De Los Santos.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Matt Shaw now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Smoked to the left, base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, James Wood. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Profar settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Fly to center his first time. Popped up right side. Albies. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jared Kelenic. Now a step off the rubber to reset. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. J.R. Richard.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a slow roller. Shaw tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. Pitches in there. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home.
Ready to go now. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. This one popped up. Hayes puts it away for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Rolled slowly to first. And that's just foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Gonzalez to first in time. 2 away here in the top of the first. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a foul out of play. To the left side, but it is well foul. Got him swinging. And one away. Popped up. Wood on his way in. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Brian Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's too low. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rodriguez makes the grab. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Jose Ramirez. Falter back to work. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A solo shot.
Now
it's 1-0. So up next,
Number
Jack
51.
Caglione.
David Bednar.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Bednar, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that skips in the dirt. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And here is Matt Shaw. Outside with a breaking ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. High in the air, out to right. Sawinski has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Cruz sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Number 35, Colin Holderman.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is foul back. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's a strikeout. Back here at PNC Park. Now it's going to be Joey Bart. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Got him! And one out now. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. In the air, left field. Wood brings it in. And there's two away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That one hooked foul. And there's a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Konai makes the play, and that's and welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
And
That's
another ball. That one lifted to left. Reynolds trying to get there. Corrals it. One up, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Konai. First time up was a pop out. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Ranging back. Didn't quite have enough.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ohtani swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
This one in the air. Hayes. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Now he steps off. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, J.R. Richard.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Pirates, Tommy Pham.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. Last chance now for the Pirates. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. The final 1-2. All right, ready to go here. Now a chance for Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And that's how this game gets started. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. And that is out of play. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Golden opportunity right here.
Number 49.
And fouled off. Conine at third. Ohtani at second with one away. Ripped, but it curls foul. Outside.
Nope, outside.
Now 1 and 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. So digging in, Jack Caglione. And that's fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
On the ground, could be 2. Spin throw, that's one. Double play. What back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. There's the strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Caught him looking for the K. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. That clips the corner. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Yandy Diaz now. And he pumps it a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Pitching for the Rays.
Back here at Tropicana Field.
Number
And now
57.
Matt Shaw.
Drew Rasmussen.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the
Rasmussen in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. This one in the air right field. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away. So up next, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Diaz. Yeah, they get the out. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 out, space is empty. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. This one in the air. Diaz brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising
That
along.
is good. The third
And
baseman.
the batter now, Junior Caminero.
Caminero.
High fly ball out towards left field. Wood going back and brings it in at the wall. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Line drive.
Number
Nice
50.
grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Now one
1-1.
missed. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball. Outside
1 ball,
low.
1 strike.
And that is ball 1. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is
2
raised
balls,
right here.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's the ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Pete Fairbanks.
Inside.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The shortstop
Ball 2.
takes the ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Here's Jose Ramirez. RBI single his last time up. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. J.R. Richard gets the ball now.
These are the spots
JR.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Goes down looking.
Batting 8.
Josh
Right
Lowe
field.
next to hit for the Rays.
Low.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Last chance for the Rays. Bell's chance into him. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-2. Good eye right there. The Rays down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we're underway from Fenway. That one fouled off. The other way. Fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Giolito moved to first. Ohtani back in. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses.
Nope,
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 1-0. On the ground to Devers. Devers throws on to first, and that is out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jose Ramirez. The next to bat, checked his swing. That's ball 1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rafael Devers in the box now. Takes strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fought off foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Tristan Casas. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Duran at second with 2 down. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Second inning set to go. Now here is Jack Caglione.
Number 44. All rolled in.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That's to third. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. So digging in, Matt Shaw. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball. 1 strike.
This is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Ball 1 there. No score here in the second. And that's downstairs and outside. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
James Wood, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
Into center. And it drops in. So Julio Rodriguez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. On a strike, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Backed off the plate that time.
Full count.
Two outs. So now 2
Take your
on
base.
Now
and 2
pitching
outs.
for the Red Sox.
And here's the catcher, Kyle
Number
Teal.
31.
Man, that's a tough one to
Lead
take
up.
on the full count, but I guess he saw it
Hendrick.
really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ripped to short on the story, and that's Back in Boston, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Alex Bregman. Right side. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. That one hit to right. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just missed.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the air, left field, Durant. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Two on, 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third, and it's 1-0.
Couple of singles back to back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Headed for the plate. 1 run across. They're waving Ramirez home. The relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they're up by 3. So up next, Matt Shaw. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Caglione over at second, 1 down. The 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And now it's going to be James Wood. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, set for the bottom of the third. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Next offering is in for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Trevor Story. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one missed. Set down on strikes. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Now batting Jarren Duran. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Pepio is just one strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Warriors going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
That's way outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. And a swing and a miss there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Jonathan.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Jazz tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jack Paglione. Late swing, foul to the left. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Cabrera going back, and it is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Matt Shaw. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man at first. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off. Shaw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This to third, and it stays fair. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
And now here is Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Teal.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Bases loaded, 2 down.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like...
Now this is through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 7-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far,
3
not
balls,
getting
1
what he
strike.
was hoping for.
2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay. The tag. Safe. It's 8-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that is the inning. Back in the Bronx. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Conine makes the catch, and there's 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Throw to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And that's a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. New inning getting started. Here's Jose Ramirez. Up the middle, makes the catch, 1 down. So digging in, Jack Caglione.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Shaw now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Paul Goldschmidt in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Austin Wells. There's a strike. Pepio, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Leiter back to work. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Walked his first time. Pickoff throw. Wood dives back in, but they got him. Now a high fly ball out to left center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. That one
1-1.
outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Inside, and that's ball 2. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back in New York, bottom of the inning. Here's DJ LeMahieu, and he'll step off and take the signs again. J.R. Richard on the pitch here.
Now
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Yep, that ball
So
went
2
out.
balls and no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out.
batting 8,
So up
the left
next,
fielder,
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one at triple digits.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Yankees. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Pitch misses. 1-0. Down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. 8-0 is how this one ends. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conant. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway here this afternoon. That one to first, and that chance handled. He steps on the bag, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying, and that ball is out of here. And the batter now, Marcelo Meyer. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Abreu makes the grab for the second out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Duran. Long run on his horse. He's got it. Bottom of the first. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Check swing, called strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One away. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Wong. Line drive. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Fastball for a strike at 95. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he
Pitching for the Red Sox.
top of the second. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
All rolled in. Chapman.
And that misses. Ball 1. Chapman, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 37 years young. And he was born in Cuba.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it is 2-1.
It's a tough pitch.
2-1's the
but
count.
in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Matt Shaw.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Abreu. And he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, James Wood. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Rafaela makes the grab. We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Here's
Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6. The right
and next for
fielder,
the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time. On to the third inning. And now Julio
Now pitching
Rodriguez.
for the Red Sox. Number 31. Leon.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The pitch. And ball 1. Not even close there. 2-1. That one pushed foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, left field. Durant nabs it, and there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Teal.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And he handles it himself for the out. Conine avoids the first pitch for ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one in the air center field. Rafaela under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park. J.R. Richard gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Designated hitter, Masataka.
At the play, Masataka Yoshida. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to buy.
1-2. Over to first, safe.
Oh, Bird, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And there's the strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Just missed. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Wide throw, and it gets away. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And there it is. And a ready to go. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Kim whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. High fly ball out towards left center. Palacios sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now. And here is Marcelo Meyer. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Check swing. He went too far and it's a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. That one the other way. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Late swing fouled off.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's to third. Over to Diaz. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. And we're back. Now, Johnny DeLuca. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Meyer. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. New inning getting started. Stepping in, James Wood. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one ripped right center field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. 1 down. Runner at third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. First pitch misses. Rodriguez takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Now pitching.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to left his first time. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Just missed it. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. That's ripped. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Inside, almost got him. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. 1 run across. Fires it to the plate. In there safely.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now here is Jack Caglione. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So a man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Matt Shaw.
Alex.
This one high in the air to left center. And makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Lau at the plate. There's your strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. There's the strike. Caminero, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
On the ground, right side, Shaw. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's the strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Rays retired in order. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Wood now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Just missing there. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit. 1-0
2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. He tripled and scored his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Outside.
Throw to second and great jump. That one not close. And now 2-0. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And he's out. Digging in, Griffin Conine. 1 for 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Back now in Tampa. J.R. Richard taking over on the mound. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting
Josh
it,
Lowe
the right fielder.
now at the plate.
Low.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out
Batting
for the
ninth,
Rays.
the catcher,
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Jansen.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped to right. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination.